Captain Mitchell, sir, we all think you did a hell of a job down in Mexico City. You followed everything on the Narcom. How you saved President Ballantyne and then General Martin. That battle at Chapultepec Castle, and how you led our guys into Zocalo Plaza and took out the rebels. Well, I'm just honored to drive you, sir.
I'd be honored if you'd just keep your eyes on the road, soldier.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. We've got video incoming. Patching it through.
And we now have confirmation that President Ballantyne has touched down in Washington. Both he and President Ruiz Peña insist the North American Joint Security Agreement will still be signed, despite yesterday's coup attempt in Mexico City that was finally put down with the help of U.S. forces. As for the recent outbreak of rebel activity in Honduras, Colombia, and Panama, unnamed U.S. sources now confirm their connection to yesterday's coup attempt in Mexico, raising concern that violence is spreading across the rest of Central America. Reporting live from Panama is Marco Zambrota.
In the last 24 hours, the rebel forces here, led by Gabriel Alvaro, have essentially shut down the Panama Canal. U.S. forces have moved into the area amidst widespread reports that the rebels are looting ships and stealing their cargo. There are also rumors that sensitive military gear have been taken, though any connection between events here and in Mexico still remains unclear.
Lieutenant Rosen is expecting you at Fort Bliss, Captain. I guess after what went down in Mexico City, it'll be time for a little R&R, huh?
Maybe for you, son. Something tells me I'm just getting started.
Damn, Captain. How the hell did you make it out of Mexico City? I know you probably want to hit the hay, but General Keating's got another situation going, one that requires the ghosts. So they've asked me to prep you for your next assignment using this battle simulator. Your performance during the simulation will be evaluated with a score given at the end of each phase, so try to treat this as a real combat situation, okay? To start, follow the instructions on your HUD. Well done. Scott, when you're on the battlefield, you must keep in mind that maintaining cover will often be the key to your survival. Therefore, you should always observe your surroundings and identify all cover positions available before advancing. Outstanding, Captain. Very good, Captain, but you're not through yet. Careful, Scott. An enemy patrol has been spotted down the street to your left. Your mission is to neutralize it. Use the various covers around you to avoid being hit.
Avanti!
Gotta stay in the zone or your HUD will go down, Captain.
Maten a los...
That's the end of this exercise. Now take a look at your performance for this section. Okay, Captain, now you'll learn how to identify threats and neutralize them from a distance. For that, you'll use a rifle equipped with a scope. Go to the position indicated on your HUD to get your rifle. In urban environments, threats can come from anywhere. They could be lurking around a corner or waiting to prey upon you from a rooftop. Your scope will help you identify these threats. Good, Scott. Now take your time and stay focused. Okay, Scott. Hostiles have been spotted on the hillside due east of your 20. Reach their position and take them out. Stay frosty, Scott. Try not to be surprised by your enemies. Last thing. You'll be scored on the headshots you make. Good luck. That's the end of this exercise. Have a look at your performance for this section. Sometimes you'll be confronted by threats that you can't defeat directly. In this part of the simulation, we will look at stealth techniques for approaching a target without being shot. When there's no cover nearby, you can use smoke grenades to hide your progression. Captain, you will now have to approach and neutralize a hostile heavy armor piece. To do this, you'll have to move as close as you can and throw an explosive charge near the vehicle. Remember to use available cover and smoke grenades to avoid being hit. Okay, Scott, that's it for this exercise. Now check out your performance. Captain, I need you to join your team in the truck. Let's go, Scott.
Regroup.
Regrouping.
Captain, this is your team. The screen on the left of your HUD is the new Crosscom command interface. It will allow you to give orders to your teammates and control such vehicles as drones, helicopters, and even heavy armored vehicles.
Let's move.
Moving now.
In position.
Move now.
Understood. Moving.
Move.
Moving now.
Fall back on me.
Regroup. No worries, Captain. We're right with you.
Well done, Captain. For the next part, we'll work on advanced battle tactics. Your teammates can use 2 rules of engagement, recon and assault. Let's try these modes in a battle situation.
Attack!
Aggressive. Roger that.
Regroup.
Regrouping.
Regroup.
Regrouping.
Take a look ahead.
Go quiet. Roger that.
Let's move.
Moving now.
In position.
Your teammates have spotted hostiles, but note that they are in recon mode, so they do not engage the enemy. As you can see, a stealthy approach gives your men the opportunity to get in close and take the first shot, giving them a huge advantage over their enemies.
Reloading now.
Check your fire!
Hold your fire. Area cleared!
Regroup.
Regrouping.
Regroup.
Regrouping.
I think you're ready to use your team in a battle situation, so let's go. Okay, secure the area indicated on your tactical map. An area is considered secured only when no enemies remain in the zone. Last thing, since this exercise is for testing your command skills, do not use your own gun. Try letting your guys do the job.
Move.
Moving, Captain.
Contact. There's 2 of them. West. In position.
Let's move.
Moving to position. In position,
Move.
standing. Moving, Captain.
It's
In
a turkey
position.
shoot, Ghost Lead. West.
¡Alerta!
Contact!
¡Americanos!
Multiple targets. West. There, near the gray car. Reloading now. Beasley moving to a cover position.
¡Tráiganlos aquí!
Damn! Taking the shot.
¡Necesito recargar! ¡Mátenlos!
There, near the gray car. Reloading now. Firing.
¡Recargando! ¡Maten a los invasores!
Three left.
¡Recargando!
Reloading. More hostiles. Let's go. Taking cover. I don't see a soul, Captain.
Move now.
Moving to position.
Move. Move now.
Contact.
¡A los invasores!
They're 2 west. Reloading. Can't fire from here. Don't got a shot. Awaiting orders. We got hostiles in the zone. Let's do it.
¡Recargando!
Taking the shot.
¡Ah, no vemos nada!
He's dead.
Check fire! Check fire! Weapons free! Fire!
Checking
Move
fire.
out!
Moving now, Captain. Over next to the gray car. Brown, go into cover.
That's the end of this exercise. Let's check out your performance.
Yeah, area is clear.
Regroup.
Unable to advance.
In this section, we'll focus on how you communicate and deliver orders to your teammates. Quick responsiveness and team cohesions are keys to success on the battleground, and your time spent here will pay big dividends once the shooting starts.
Remember, Captain, in recon, we can take the enemy by surprise.
Fall back on me.
Regroup, understood. Contact. Got a hostile vehicle over here, Captain. East.
Affirmative.
Roger that. Kill confirmed. Reloading now. Roger. Kill. Someone help!
Mitchell,
I'm in
one of your
trouble
teammates
here.
is down. He will soon die unless you or a teammate heal him. And a word of advice, be sure all opposition in the zone are neutralized before healing one of your men. Otherwise, you may get shot as well.
He's all good.
Fall back on me.
Regroup. Lead the
Fall
way,
back
Captain.
on me.
Regrouping.
Regroup.
Regrouping. Lead the way, Captain.
Let's move.
Move into position.
In position, standing
Regroup.
by. Regrouping.
We're right here, Captain.
Fall back on me.
Regrouping. Regroup.
Move now.
Understood. Moving.
In position.
I need to get patched up.
Got you, boss. You're gonna be fine.
Captain, during your missions, you'll have numerous vehicles under your command. A UAV drone will be waiting for you at your next position. Move out.
Regroup.
Regrouping.
Lead the way, Captain.
You'll now see how your cross-comm interface can control the new UAV recon drone. This drone will help you locate enemies before they spot you.
No worries, Captain. We're right with you.
The drone has detected a rebel soldier, but beware. The drone is within enemy range and can be shot down, so you may want to keep it at a safe altitude. Scott, note that once the drone has marked a soldier, a red intel marker appears to indicate his position. These markers will remain on soldiers as long as the drone is in their vicinity, but be careful. If the drone leaves the area, the intel markers vanish. And remember, the more you use the drone to scan a threat, the more reliable data it will collect. Okay, Scott, you did great. I think that about wraps up the battle sim. I've got General Keating standing by with a mission plan he's developing. He'll fill you in once you're back in the Blackhawk.
Mitchell, let me be the first to say you've already done enough for one man, so I don't like the idea of sending you back in. But the fight ain't over. We've still got buku rebel activity in Chiapas, the Yucatan, Veracruz, and right here across the border in Juarez, which is where I really need your cojones, son. The rebels have kept the U.S., Mexico, and Canada from signing the North American Joint Security Agreement. And now Congress is getting cold feet about us putting down this insurgency. So I do not know where you're going or what you're doing. Understood? What do I know? Our intel says the rebels may already have their hands on some nasty technology. Could be a dirty bomb, maybe biologicals. The only hard intel we have is that they're waiting on additional hardware from Panama. That's why I need you on the ground. You must secure and neutralize that package. Juarez is right on the border with the U.S. They're just too damn close. I can't stress enough the importance of your mission. You'll have some Mexican Army friendlies offering support on this op, Mitchell. For the present, your main objective with these boys will be to punch a hole through the enemy lines. Get into Juarez, son, and get me that package from Panama. I'm not gonna blow sunshine up your ass, Mitchell. Expect heavy resistance. Local intel confirms multiple artillery pieces protecting a rebel position 2 ticks from your insertion point. I've got Lieutenant Barnes patching through video intel.
Hey, Captain. I'll be feeding you intel as it becomes available. Okay, Captain. This video shows the enemy training camp. You can also see 2 areas where artillery pieces are hidden.
Your mission is to locate those artillery pieces and destroy them so we can attack the enemy camp. Let's make it quick. In and out, son.
Bienvenidos a Mexico, Scott. I'd ask you to send me a postcard, except you're not officially here.
Then I'll bring you back an unofficial bottle of mezcal. With the worm.
Charlie, 2404, we get sign
You've now got ghosts touching down. Choose your squad, Scott. pound it unless you take out those artillery pieces protecting the camp. To do that, you'll first need to ID their locations. How you get into position is up to you.
On your guard, everybody. Captain, we got some contact. I only see one hostile, Captain. Due southeast.
I'm looking at 3 of them! Check southeast! Near the low wall. He's down! I see one! No, there's 2 left! Can't fire from here! Down to 1! Awaiting orders, Captain.
Hostiles are bugging out. Over by those boxes. Southeast.
Sector clear!
Good work, Scott. You're now in position. We've given you a UAV or eye in the sky to ID those artillery pieces. You can control it from your cross-comm or from your tactical map. Standing by for your targeting coordinates, Captain.
Over by those boxes.
They're on the move! Right to us! Sir! They're on the move! Right to us! Southwest!
Kill confirmed.
Reloading now! 2 left! No, 3! I see 3! No shot from here. Can I move? Awaiting orders, Captain. He's down. You got him, Captain. Yeah, they're falling back. Nothing left to shoot, Captain.
Move.
Moving, Captain.
Fall back on me.
Regroup.
It's gonna explode! I'm clearing out!
Fall back on me.
Regroup.
Now we're talking, Captain. 1 more to go.
have this soldier fixed up now.
Let me get to work on him!
He's all good.
Fall back on me. Regroup.
Regrouping.
Regroup.
Regroup. Negative.
That'll do it, Captain. Enemy artillery has been cleared. You had a straight shot into Juarez, but we're now picking up incoming hostiles 30 clicks out and closing fast. Your new objective is to secure our rear. General Keating wants to mine Rio Seco Bridge, your closest point of engagement. Check the coordinates on your HUD. Secure Bridge, Scott, until our engineers can wire it to blow.
Let's take this safe and slow, people.
No shot. I need to move. position. Bang, bang! He's dead, Captain!
Move, move, move!
Moving! Cover! Need some cover! He's down! You got it,
Weapons
Captain!
free! Fire! Back on me!
Forming on you!
Back on me!
Top-notch
Moving
work
on you.
holding the real estate, Mitchell. Our boys are gonna blow that sorry-ass bridge to Kingdom Come. So I suggest you hightail it toward the hostiles' position. We need to take out that camp.
Scott, move to ground transport for extraction.
Awesome work on that bridge, Captain. And the way you took out those artillery pieces.
Private, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir?
Can the chatter and put your foot to the floor.
Okay, sir. Right. Sorry. Foot to the floor, sir.
Scott, to take out that rebel camp, you'll be linking up with loyal Mexican troops.
This is Q Alpha Niner. I'm at the rendezvous point and awaiting orders.
Sorry, Q Alpha Niner, this is Black Hawk 5. Slight change of plans. Hostiles have set up advanced positions on their camp's perimeter, so Captain Mitchell, hoof it the rest of the way. Be careful, Scott. You'll be on your own.
I'll bring you in as close as I can, Captain. Hang on. I've got video. Patching it through to your HUD, sir.
And the situation in Veracruz has greatly deteriorated in the last 24 hours. The U.S. Embassy is now asking Americans in Mexico to leave the country or limit their movements. Meanwhile, Mexican rebels now claim that U.S. forces are on the ground in Juarez. However, Pentagon spokesmen deny U.S. involvement in the conflict and state that until NATSA is signed, the Americans will remain on the sidelines.
It's like we don't exist.
Because we don't, we're ghosts.
I've got more video incoming.
The situation here in Juarez is repeating itself across Mexico, where support continues to grow for the rebels many are calling Los Nuevos Niños Héroes, in reference to the last time Mexican soldiers died in combat against the U.S. at the Battle of Chapultepec in 1847. According to their latest communique, Los Nuevos Niños' stated intention is to remove all U.S. presence from Latin America.
Scott, we're gonna put a mule supply vehicle on the ground. It'll have some goodies to help you take the rebel camp, but there's a hitch. Hostiles are now approaching the mule's drop zone. The mule is unarmed and vulnerable, Scott, so neutralize those hostiles before we make the drop, and I mean pronto.
Knock 'em dead, Captain.
Okay, Captain, let's get busy. We need those hostiles taken out before we can drop the mule.
vieron!
Great work, Scott. Zone is clear. A mule is coming to your position. Hold until it arrives. Awesome, Scott. Now get to the mule and gear up. You've got a brand new counter-snipe, Captain, and it kicks some serious butt. Should be just the thing to secure the camp entrance. Good hunting, Scott. You've got a brand new counter-snipe, Captain, and it kicks some serious butt. Should be just the thing to secure the camp entrance. Good hunting, Scott. That's what I'm talking about, Captain. I'd say you pretty much opened up a hole. What do you say we pay those boys a visit? Proceed to the rally point for reinforcements.
Sir, I'm on you, Captain. Understood.
Now clear the camp.
Order!
Mortar fire! Cover!
orders, Captain. Over by those boxes. This location is bad. We need to move to get a shot. Awaiting orders.
Great work, Mitchell. You're halfway to Juarez. Leave the mopping up to the Mexican loyals.
Mitchell, remember the bridge you helped us to mine? Check this out.
That's right. We took out the bridge, but the hostiles have rerouted. Looks like a weapons resupply convoy headed for Juarez. You need to shut them down before those weapons are delivered.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, buddy. Buckle up back there.
now taking you to live images broadcast from a television station in Juarez, Mexico, reportedly under rebel control.
Comandante, el Presidente Ruiz Peña has called for an immediate ceasefire. What are your thoughts?
We cannot agree to a ceasefire so long as our president and those of the United States and Canada are considering to enact the North American Joint Security Agreement, which is simply an excuse for the Americans to take control of our foreign policy, not only in Mexico, but across Latin America.
Hate to interrupt show, Captain Mitchell, but we're now approaching the bridge. I've got a visual on your rebel weapons convoy. Multiple soft targets.
Copy that. Scott, get on the gun! We can't let those weapons reach Juarez!
General, bridge objective complete. Black Hawk 5 requesting permission to advance on rebel supply base.
Permission granted.
Scott, incoming video! On your HUD now!
Comandante, given all the destruction that has taken place across Mexico, would you go so far as to declare war on the U.S.?
We will defend our country, just as our brothers in Colombia and Panama who have taken up arms in support of our cause. No Nash San. No U.S. meddling in Mexican affairs. We want the U.S. out of Latin America. And if they send forces to stop us, they will have a most unpleasant surprise.
Bring it on, amigo. I like surprises.
Not this one, Mitchell. By unpleasant surprise, De La Barrera means Ukrainian Red Star 4s, 3 Soviet-era nuclear warheads that went missing in 1991. And nobody knows how in the hell they ended up in our backyard.
Okay, we're at the camp. Look sharp on that 134, Captain.
General, objective completed. Black Hawk 5 requesting permission to advance on fleeing rebel convoy.
Brent, we cannot let those weapons reach Juarez. Use extreme prejudice. Understood?
Affirmative, General. Neutralize rebel weapon convoy.
Okay, Scott, let's give these guys a little surprise.
Shoot it! Bert, you need to keep up your fire!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Did you see those weapons blow? That was freaking unbelievable.
What are you
Absolutely
celebrating, Black Hawk 5? This ain't over yet. Proceed to Juarez so we can finish this thing off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Absolutely, sir. En route to Juarez, sir.
Captain Mitchell, I've got Lieutenant Barnes in my ear. He's patching through some video.
And the National Guard has put a 10-mile evacuation corridor in effect as government officials fear a mass exodus of undocumented immigrants from Mexico as the fighting in Juarez escalates. And the rebel insurgency has spread across Central America. For more, let's go to Marco Zambrota in Panama.
The rebels here have taken control of the canal, and there are now reports that Pakistani cargo ships have been seized, though what they had on board remains unclear.
I can tell you, Mitchell. 2 crates of Pakistani-built medium-range Kashmir 2 missiles, and our intel is now confirmed they're bound for Juarez.
All right, Mitchell, it's bad enough that the rebels possess those Ukrainian nuclear warheads. But if they get their hands on those Kashmir missiles, they'll be able to strike anywhere in the U.S., and we can't let that happen. I'm not gonna pull any punches. Juarez is street-to-street combat with loyal Mexican soldiers fighting rebels, and you can't tell the two apart. Your first objective will be to destroy 2 rebel checkpoints. And remember, you and the Ghosts aren't in Juarez. Is that clear?
Clear as crystal, General.
Good. Then make us proud, son. And, welcome to Juarez.
Prepare for insertion.
I'm now patching through Colonel Jimenez. He's Mexican loyal and on the ground in Juarez. Go ahead, Colonel.
General, this place is an infierno. The rebels have beat us down and their heavy is pounding us into the dirt. We need help now.